Hey, there is an enormous demonstration going on at Stanford Hospital right now, carried out by staff who are protesting the decision by higher-ups to give vaccines to some administrators and physicians who are at home and not in contact with patients instead of frontline workers. Okay, so this is bullshit for a ton of reasons. First of all, you can't catch the virus from a Zoom meeting. The worst case scenario, you can see a coworker jerking off. So this is amazing that they're doing this. They're giving it to the elite first before they give it to the frontline workers. And you see the people there? Do you see this? They're not happy with it. This is a big demonstration happening at Stanford. I stand with Stanford House staff and other frontline workers who have been working 60 to 80 hours a week in the ICU emergency room and COVID units for the past 10 months. Transparency is the key to vaccine distribution. I'm pretty sure that gives you first dibs on vaccines. If you're that person, if you're working 80 hours a week in an emergency room during the COVID, pretty sure that gives you first dibs on the vaccine.
I don't understand how essential workers and any type of medical workers aren't first in line, not professors and admin who are staying at home conducting business. So
here's a lack of priority. Healthcare heroes support is zero. Protect the front line. This is from their demonstration today. So we don't just not appreciate teachers, but now we don't appreciate nurses and doctors either. Isn't that something? I'm shocked that the same country where the ruling class sacrifices tens of millions of essential workers to the market during a global pandemic, the vaccine is going to go first directly into the hands of the managers of that misery.
God.
In Canada, we had the military take it directly from the airport to storage facilities set up close to distribution centers. No corporate involvement in handing out of vaccines other than the owner of Chapman's Ice Cream ordering 2 special freezers for his small town's hospital. Wow. So that's how an actual country behaves, in case you were wondering. That's how a country that isn't completely run by criminals behaves. Our country's run by criminals. Nancy Pelosi's a criminal. Chuck Schumer's a criminal. Mitch McConnell's a criminal. Donald Trump is a criminal. Joe Biden's a criminal. Kamala Harris is a criminal. They're all criminals. Literal criminals. I'm not making it up. They're evil. Stanford administration sending out communications now to ramp down the backlash. Wow. We are writing to acknowledge the significant concerns expressed by our community regarding the development and execution of our vaccine distribution plan. We take complete responsibility and profusely apologize to all of you.
Oh, my God.
We fully recognize we should have acted more swiftly to address the errors that resulted in the outcome we did not anticipate. We are truly sorry. As you know, we formed a committee to ensure the vaccine's equitable distribution.
I mean, you got to stop right there. I don't understand how a committee needs to be formed when you have healthcare workers that are risking their life. No committee necessary.
I know. Though the intent was to ensure the development of an ethical process, we recognize that the plan had significant gaps, like it wasn't ethical and it favored the elite. You mean like that?
Oh, yeah.
You mean that those kind of significant? We also missed the opportunity to keep you more informed throughout the process. Wow, you think you went to college? We didn't do anything right. We didn't know how to handle anything. Isn't that amazing? This really wasn't that hard. The people on the front line putting their bodies on the line, they get it first. You didn't need a focus group or a committee for that. You give it to the people working in the hospital first. Do you really need a committee? They need a committee. That's what they did at Stanford. They set up a committee. Stop pretending the United States, this is Dylan Radigan again, friend of the show. Stop pretending the United States is a logical or a decent country. It is not. It is the same as every other country. The powerful take care of themselves and leave the rest to die. Stanford vaccinating stay-at-home executives before the frontline nurses in the ICU classic. Great tweet, Dylan, as always. So that's how they're going to take care of you. At some point, there has to be a revolution in this country, like a real one. At some point, people have to just stop all commerce. You have to everybody get in the roads, stop and everything. Just shut everything down, and say we're not stopping until we get Medicare for all. Because if we had Medicare for all, that's not how this would work. It would see how they did it in Canada. There's no private thing. There's no corporation. There's just healthcare, like civilized people. Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is why I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.